Anesthesia.
What is this? Dr. Ansari is scheduled in 2 different rooms, and Dr. Newberger is scheduled as the resident in IR. He graduated 3 years ago. Dr. Miller, did you make the schedule?
Well, it was getting real late yesterday and they needed me to hurry up with the schedule. Don't worry, we'll find a way to manage.
Find a way to manage? I cannot run 2 rooms without a resident. Dr. Susser? Where is Dr. Susser? Call over to Tish right now, have them send over 2 residents right away.
Hey, it's Lawrence Susser, calling over from Bellevue.
Oh, Larry, hi! How are you? How you doing?
I'm good. Listen, we're really short today. We needed you to send over 2 residents to Bellevue.
You know, I'd really love to help you, but we only have 28 extra CRNAs here in the command center, and I just don't think we can spare any residents.
Oh well, let me check the NYU.
This is Veda.
Hey, Dr. Veda, it's Dr. Susser from Bellevue. Listen, we're really short over here at Bellevue today. Do you have any extra residents you can send over?
You know, Larry, here at the NYU, we keep our residents here every day till 10 p.m. When they're finished with their room, they give breaks to the attendings. After that, they give breaks to the CRNAs. Then they take over another room. When that room is finished, they restock all the anesthesia carts, and they start setting up all 5 rooms. Do you really think we have a resident to spare here at the NYU?
Okay, never mind.
Dr. Thurston, what do you have?
I think he's on vacation this week.
Dr. Thurston is on vacation? Did you hear that, Dr. Miller? Dr. Thurston is on vacation. Right now he was riding a jet ski in the Bahamas. You have him scheduled in room 3.
Excuse me, Dr. Chapman.
Arun, what do you have?
Sir, I found out room 14 for unlabeled syringes with the medications in there.
Who? Room 14? Who is in room 14?
Thurston John.
Thurston! Where is Dr. Thurston? Bring him to me!
But Thurston's on vacation, remember?
Thurston is on vacation?
Yeah, he's on vacation.
Dr. Thurston! I thought you were on vacation.
I am on vacation. I just came to get some food.
Dr. Lopez, what do you have?
Today I have a 58-year-old male with a history of pancreatic cancer undergoing a Whipple.
Okay.
Prashant, why the hell are you wearing a suit?
Well, I'm actually planning on going out after this, so I thought if I wear a suit now, I don't have to go home and change.
Okay, so my patient has pancreatic cancer, hypertension, hyperlipidemia, takes metoprolol and Crestor. Physical exam was normal. Labs and chest x-ray were normal. My plan is to do general and tracheal anesthesia, 2 IVs, an epidural, an A-line, and a central line.
Dr. Lopez, what are your concerns for this case?
Well, fluid management is going to be important.
Dr. Shear, what do you have?
Recently in the New England Journal of Medicine, there was a study that looked at the difference between giving 8 liters up front of crystalloid for Whipple procedures versus 50 cc's, 23% saline up front, and then KVOing the patient giving no more. The ones that got 50 cc's of 23% saline actually did better. In my cases, from now on, all I do in my Whipples is give 50 cc's of 23% saline up front, and then KVO and nothing else for the rest of the case. My patients do fine.
Well, you know, back in 1909 when I did my first Whipple, we didn't have all these fancy monitors we have today. I used to feel for the pulse under the drapes, and if the patient had a strong pulse, they were adequately fluid resuscitated. If you couldn't feel the pulse, we used to give more fluids.
If you could not feel the pulse, you would give more fluids? The patient is dead. Dr. Lopez, what parameters will guide your fluid management?
Actually, funny you should mention that. About 2 years ago, I was riding home on the subway after playing basketball with Patrick Linton and Kobe Bryant. I was beating both of them, and so I was really tired, but these 2 people collapsed down next to me. Happened to be Joe Biden and Hillary Clinton. Did CPR on both of them, brought them back to life, carried them on my back to the hospital, and saved their lives. So I actually went and saw Barack Obama at the White House and got honored for that. It was all over the papers.
Sure. Dr. Nutt, do you have something to add?
No. But I have to intubate.
Unbelievable. Dr. Lopez, are you going to activate the epidural during your case?
I mean, I'll try to use the epidural if the hemodynamics allow it.
You know, they just had an article that showed no difference between IV narcotics versus epidural and abdominal surgery. From now on, all my patients, I use 20 milligrams of sufentanil up front, give nothing else throughout the case, and then give 20 milligrams of Narcan at the end of the case before extubation. All my patients do fine.
Dr. Shear, what kind of journal is this?
It's from the University of Guadalajara in 2016.
This journal did not even come out yet.
Oh, it's coming.
Oh, it's 7:59. Okay, guys, make sure there's no late OR start today. Thanks.
Stage.
Hey, Dr. Herman's Ryan. I'm one of the CA1s. It's my first day of cardiac. Good to meet you.
What do you want? A medal? Yeah, hey man. What is this?
It's the Mark Cansugar blue towel. That's how we do cardiac anesthesia.
Can sugar? Do I look like can sugar to you? You see my face? I am Korean.
I see your face. I'm sorry.
Young man, where's your gloves? What do you think, you're invincible? Pull gloves.
Man.
You think you're Superman? You think you're Batman?
No.
You think you're can sugar?
Nice to see you. Can't get the gloves on.
Hey man, you want to go back to medicine? Listen, you make the stop cut tight, it never come out. It never ever come out. Young man, don't talk back to me. Listen man, you're pretty big, right? You're pretty big. I make you work on your knees. I do karate 12 years. 12.
Alright. Dr. Rim, calm down. I think they're about to bring the patient.
You didn't tell me to calm down. I'm Korean.
I think they're going to bring the patient in.
Oh, bring the patient? Okay.
I'll set up.
You do monitor and start the chart. I do A-line, central line, intubate. Let's go.
Man.
Oh boy, I'm so sore. I was bench pressing 400 pounds this morning in the gym. What am I gonna do? Who are you?
Hi, I'm one of the first years. It's my first day on cardiac.
Hold it. Stop! Everybody stop! They gave me a first year? No. Brett! Where's Brett? Is Brett here?
Are you talking about the fellow? Because I think his name is Brown.
Brett, whatever. Hey, Brett, thank God you're here. They gave me a first year. Can you believe that?
Oh man, not at all. What is it? What are you doing here?
Well, you can do the chart. Wait a minute. Where is your blue towel? How do you not have a blue towel? How can you deliver anesthesia without a blue towel? I've been doing this for 30 years. The blue towel is more important than the anesthesia machine.
I'll tape it for you, Dr. Hampshire.
And where is your stethoscope?
Oh, I left it in my locker.
Left it in her locker. Is the patient in your locker?
No, my patient is not.
You're like a police officer without a gun. You're like Prashant without a suit. You know what? That's it. Get out. Get out of my arm.
Sugar.
Go tell Mark Gold to send me a senior. Get out. You think I scared her?
Yeah, I think she's pretty scared there.
Alright, buddy. Brett, you know the drill. Call me when the patient's ready for bypass. I just put down a few $1 million on Apple. I'm going to go check my stocks.
You don't want to stay and help at all?
I'll be right back.
Oh, alright. Can you believe this guy? I've been here for 8 years. He can't even get my name right. I was resident here, chief resident. I was an attending. I'm a cardiac fellow. The least he can do if he's not going to help is get my name right. Stupid blue towel.
I heard that.
Oh my God. Dr. Summer, thank God that you're here. About 30 seconds ago, the patient became tachycardic and hypotensive, and then flatlined. We initiated CPR.
This looks rather serious, but where's your ID card above the waist?
Dr. Summer, the patient is dying.
Yeah, but you know that's required by the rules and regs, JCO and so forth. So how do we know you actually work here?
I've been a resident here for 3 years, Dr. Summer. Okay.
Well, that's not good enough. You're going to have to show us some serious identification, or we'll just have to have security come by.
Okay, Dr. Summer, here's my ID.
Oh, that's much better, much better. Okay, good, good.
Okay.
So now, let's get to the second point on the agenda. But I heard the patient's arresting. But before we get to that, have you given and documented the antibiotics before incision?
Dr. Summer, this is not the time. The patient is dying. She's undergoing ACLS. We need epinephrine.
Well, you know, we're an unreliable organization. We only get 99.9% on our skip measures and so forth, antibiotics. We need to be a reliable organization. So let's just check it out. Have you documented this material?
This is ridiculous. Okay, yes, we document. Ancef 2 grams before incision. Are you happy?
Well, that's better. Okay, good. What's next?
Okay, Doc, it's been 3 minutes since the last dose of epi. Should we give another dose?
Yeah, I'm going to give another 1 milligram epi coming up right here.
Now, just a minute. Let's check to see. Is this labeled according to the requirements?
Of course, Dr. Summer, you're my attendant. Of course I label it on the days I work with you.
What about the other days? It's catch as catch can, isn't it?
I don't know.
Well, we have multiple residents with these initials. So, I think we better add your mother's maiden name to the information here.
Since when do we have to write our mother's maiden name on the syringe?
If you would go to the manual, the resident manual, CA1 manual, page 81, paragraph 6, I believe it was. It's all there.
Okay, I'm sorry. Well, we need to give the epi.
How could you not know that, by the way? All right.
We need to give it.
Well, I think it's not labeled quite right. I think we'll just toss it out.
Dr. Summer, that was our last dose of epinephrine. We have no more epinephrine. The patient is dead.
Okay, Doc, the patient is still coding and we have no more epinephrine. I think I need to call for more.
Now, did we do a timeout before starting the CPR?
Timeout before CPR?
It's in the regs.
What do you mean?
Well, we have to make sure we're doing it on the proper patient.
Dr. Summer, this is ridiculous.